The most wanted drivers in New York.
Okay, easy, Tiger. Easy.
Wait, is it Squeeze Benz? Isn't he in this video? Didn't y'all say that? And I ain't see the like Neon crash, but I don't know how that shit happens. So does Neon get like arrested for that shit and charged for like the hit and run, even though he wasn't the passenger? Because I think Squeeze Benz doesn't use his face or anything, right? So I'm confused.
Hey. How many police chases do you think you've been in?
30, I think.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how wanted would you say you are?
Probably a 10. Nobody's more wanted than me.
I wasn't lying when I said these guys are wanted. Hello, folks. I'm Tommy G. I'm here with the most wanted drivers
That
in New York.
mustache is crazy.
Hey, I'm Squeeze Benz. Swim team, you already know what's going on. I love NYPD. Swim team, the dream team.
So buckle up, folks. This is going to be a wild ride. One day in the safety of my home in Milwaukee, I started to get bombarded by DMs imploring me to explore these two drivers named Squeeze Benz and Where's 981. When I looked at their pages, their driving shocked me. I would describe their videos as
But I think I've seen a couple of their videos.
daring, dangerous,
Maybe
and
on all of
reckless.
these.
I'm fascinated by the human desire to push limits and go against the grain. I'm fascinated by the
They're
daredevils.
like the
and
real life
outlaws
fucking
of the world. Young
baby
men
driver.
in particular love to do this in a variety of ways. Evel Knievel shot himself out of a cannon. Philip Petit tightrope walked across the Twin Towers. Alex Honnold climbed up cliffs without a rope. And fighter Darren Till cut weight until he went blind. The question that comes to mind when you look at this behavior is what compels someone to push themselves to such lengths and risk
Squeeze Benz man's crashing them. Squeeze didn't crash. Okay.
injury or death. In today's video, we investigate this daredevil behavior in the form of reckless driving.
So like, what does that mean? Like, was someone like trailing Squeeze and like they bumped him or some shit? Or, like couldn't keep up with them or and like sideswiped them or some
Causing
shit?
outrage and fascination across New York.
Police tried to pull over a car on West 38th Street and 7th Avenue. The driver sped off, slamming into cars, driving on
You're
the
telling them,
sidewalk,
damn.
and even hitting a dining
How bad
shed.
was
But
it?
there's a twist in the story.
Because they made it seem like, bro, motherfuckers like crashed into each other. Multiple cars got hit. They had to book it out of there and shit.
These guys don't just risk their own necks in the stunts, they also risk the lives
Other
of
lives,
innocent pedestrians
yeah,
and the
that's
law
a fact.
enforcement that chases them. These guys regularly go on police chases and evade police helicopters. Today,
I thought in some cities like police couldn't chase you. Like I remember Chicago, they passed a law with like you're not allowed to chase people because it leads to like unwanted deaths and shit and like unneeded deaths and shit. So if like you go over a certain speed limit, they can't chase
we
you.
interview them face to face and talk morality, ethics, danger, and their motivation for their behavior. Let's
There was
dive
a
in
Lambo
and
and Neon
go
was
boots on the
panicking?
ground.
Squeeze basically
This
brake checked them.
documentary is purely for educational purposes. We want
Okay.
to stress that the behavior depicted in this video is
that
dangerous,
shit.
illegal, and should never be imitated. And remember,
Yeah, bro. It take one person to like not understand what's going on, and you try to cut them off, and they brake real hard and fuck you up, bro. It could really like do some shit
it
to
only
you.
takes one bad crash to ruin your life or someone else's.
Facts,
Please
bro. And like, bro, the thing is, bro, cutting up is cool. Like, driving fast, getting fast cars to drive fast is fine, bro. But when you try to cut up in traffic and try to do like stupid shit like that, it's just stupid, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it's retarded, bro. And it's like, bro, you do that shit and you like crash, fuck up somebody else's ride, kill somebody else, bro. You end up like fucking Henry Ruggs and you're in jail for fucking 10 years doing some stupid shit because you killed an innocent driver doing some stupid shit and you're playing with your life, you're playing with other drivers' lives, and they didn't sign up for that shit, bro. They just like living a normal fucking life. They don't want to fucking be your fucking a random pedestrian that got killed. Squeeze Benz shows the footage of a hit and run with Neon in the car, and it looks like the car. So I'm confused, bro. Like, how long was like the stream? Because I know they did a stream together. So like, it was like immediately or like, because Neon got banned for this, right? I think it was like a 24-hour ban. So wait, do they I'm guessing it's not their whips, obviously, because they don't want to get caught in this shit. I don't know, we don't watch Neon? Oh, you don't watch Neon Bam? I thought you did. Like, bro, this shit is so stupid, bro. They had airbags go off and everything. They fucked up. Rentals? Oh, then they totaled then. They fucked up because they got they shit in their names. Oh, they fucked up. Someone's paying for that shit. He can wear that helmet all he wants. It's in someone's name. Yeah, they fucked his shit up. Like airbags went off and anything, bro. I swear, airbags. They can say it helps all they want, bro. But like once you get hit with an airbag, bro, that shit do not help, bro. Especially if you gotta have your seatbelt on for the airbag to even like do minimal damage, bro. But like, bro, I've seen too many people get hit with an airbag, fuck up their nose, break their jaw, stupid shit like that, break their neck off the back of their fucking seat. Bro, airbags are so fucking scary, bro. Like, he fucked this shit up. Yeah, this shit, his whole fucking front's gone. And bro got up too.
What the fuck?
Look at the cameraman, he's like, what the fuck? They just going along with it. Yeah, wear your fucking seatbelt. He not even asking questions. He can't even say nothing, bro. He just gotta keep it pushing.
Show me off.
Come on, drop me off.
I need to get dropped off, bro. Anywhere.
He's dropping you off right now. You guys are good?
Drop me off. Alright, right here. Drop me off. Alright, thank you, bro. Thank you. Bye. Alright, thank you.
Fuck no. Bro, like, he's just tiptoeing this shit. So is Neon still alive after they get hit and shit? Like, is there? I'm not asking for like Neon's footage, but I'm saying like that is an insane situation to be in, bro. Yeah, it's the person that tailed on's fault. Like, it's not even Squeeze's fault. Yo, that is insane, bro.
Drive responsibly. Thank you.
Bro said, drop me out. Right. Let's go.
The F87, table for two, my carbone in my section.
We wanted to know how everyday people felt
it.
about this kind of driving. We had some extra time to kill at the New York airport, so I went around showing people videos of Squeeze Benz and Where's 981 driving. Here's what they had to say about it.
Bro, they are white lining that shit crazy, bro.
I think if the police go after them, it's a bit dangerous. Was everyone else at risk?
He's probably going 120.
I ain't gonna lie, people just got too much money and are too fucking stupid, bro. If you're doing this stupid shit, bro, like, respectfully, like, you shouldn't have your license, bro. Like, the full extent of the law should be enforced in these situations. If you're gonna hit innocent people, bro, like, the full extent of the law is needed in this shit, bro. Because this shit is so stupid, bro. Because first off, you cutting up saves minimal time, bro. Like, if you can get there in 10 minutes cutting up and shit, may save you 30 seconds at most, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like, doing this shit, bro, stupid as fuck, bro. Just leave earlier, bro, if you want to get there earlier. What was I about to say? Another thing is, there's no point in doing this shit, bro. Like, what's the point, bro? Just so you can look cool in front of your friends and shit? Nah. You don't get, like, damn, oh shit, you know to cut up. No, you know how to endanger people's lives.
That stuff pisses me off.
I'm be cutting up by doing that night, so yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Cause like, bro, I can go on the freeway and fucking push my shit to 140, 160. That shit is cool, bro. Push 200, whatever you want to do to look cool, bro. But the fact of the matter is, I'm not trying to injure nobody. At the end of the day, if I'm pushing 200 on an empty fucking freeway at 3 a.m. and no one's on the road, I'm only risking my own life, and that's what it is, bro.
I got kids that are on
It's the only thing.
too. When that guy hits one of my kids, he'll say, "I don't know what happened."
I could tell this guy a million times, hey, you're gonna kill somebody on the road. He's gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, maximum 20, bro.
It makes me mad. I get it. All kids, they're bred to do that.
If you
right?
love
But
adrenaline,
it's
go to
still
the fucking gym and
irresponsible.
or do some stupid shit,
this guy's
like
gotten away from
on your
not
feet
only
where it don't
multiple
endanger people's
police,
lives.
but also helicopters.
I never cut up. I just dive the limit. I don't want to get stopped or anything. That's a smart way to do it, like it, bro. Like, and I say this shit whenever I get in someone's car and it's hot, bro. I'm like, bro, don't run no red lights, cause like, bro, I like driving myself, bro. If the shit's hot, bro, let me drive, bro, cause motherfuckers do not know how to fucking use their turn signal. Motherfuckers don't know how to stop at stop signs, stop at red lights and shit, and then motherfuckers get pulled over for the stupidest shit, bro. And now motherfuckers in our car cause you want to do some stupid shit, cause you don't know how to use your turn signal, bro. You know how to switch lanes, use your turn signal, bro. Like, bro, it's not, like, cool to, like, break the law in your fucking vehicle. It only does dumb shit and bring more and more drama and risk your life more and more. It's just stupid shit, bro. Not gonna lie. Just blend in, bro. That's all it is, Locker. You one of the smart ones. I'm telling you.
Get his license taken away for some period of time.
Yeah, bro.
And probably
Like, I go, look, I've went over the speed limit in front of cops 7 to 10 is like that speed limit, bro. If you go over 10, that's when they get a little tricky. I've been pulled over hella times for speeding because it's little shit. Like, I've went 20, 25, 30 over the speed limit, got caught, whatever, bro. But like, I'm telling you, 7 to 10, that's that like the sweet spot, bro. Like, if you go 7 to 10 over the speed limit, that's the max you can go without getting pulled over, in my opinion, bro. I've never been pulled over and I've went over I went under 10, bro. They never pulled me over for going over 5 or 7 or none of that shit.
We have to go through safe driving classes, maybe talk to people who are victims of people that
I think it
drive
should
like
be
him.
commensurate with like attempted manslaughter or something like that.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's in effect.
Yeah.
You're putting
Yes.
people at risk
Literally.
intentionally when you go a certain speed over.
Innocent
the speed
people.
limit.
If you were his
Innocent
mother or
people.
father, what would you tell him?
That he's a selfish idiot. One of these days, somebody is gonna get in his way and that person's gonna end up dead, or many people are gonna end up dead. And if he ends up dead, that's his consequence for what he does, but nobody else deserves to have that.
That's what I'm saying.
It's no
It's
different
innocent people,
than
bro.
someone who's really drunk getting behind the wheel of a car and driving when they have no control.
100%, bro.
Your car is actually like a weapon of
It
mass
rugs.
destruction. It has to be handled with care.
Worse than being drunk and getting behind the wheel because you're actively
being sober,
making the choice
like,
to
literally, bro.
put other people's lives
You're
at
doing it on
risk.
your
The
own free
cheapest
time,
price
bro.
that gets paid is not the person driving the car. I mean, someone's going to end up dying, and that'll be that.
That can ruin hundreds of people's lives. Like if a kid in a school were to die,
Asian?
everybody in the school
It's a
would be
ripple
mourning
effect.
for that one person.
Oh yeah, he's tripping. Not safe at all.
If he hits somebody, do you think it should be manslaughter or the first degree?
I say manslaughter because you know what you're doing. Like you're just driving crazy. Like
What would you tell him if you could say something to him?
I'd be like, slow down.
What do you think about driving like this?
Oh, it's terrible. I don't like it.
Like, you better stay away from it.
Yeah.
What should be the penalty if he's caught? Manslaughter or first degree? That's some other debate.
If he hits somebody, you mean if he kills somebody? It's vehicular manslaughter.
Yeah, vehicular manslaughter. First degree is insane, bro. First degree is like you plotted to kill somebody, waited at their crib, waited for them to come out, gave them a slow death and shit. Like you like thought of that shit, bro. But like, yeah, first degree and manslaughter is like two different things. Like, bro, on a murder scale, bro, there's like manslaughter and then there's first degree all the way over here, bro. There's second degree, third degree, and then like lower tiers of manslaughter and shit. Different like tiers of manslaughter. But I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like, he didn't choose to kill nobody. He went outside doing stupid shit. Yeah, it should be manslaughter. Vehicular manslaughter, just like the drunk driving shit. Perfect
This
example.
guy has an ability to get away from multiple police vehicles and including helicopters.
Right.
So he hasn't been caught. Yesterday, he got away from a helicopter.
Where, in New York or California?
New York.
Wow. What kind of car is he renting?
Lamborghini.
I could see I was out running the comps. I guess we could hope for him hitting a telephone pole.
There
Turn
we go.
yourself in, brother. You're a reckless driver and you're going to hurt innocent people.
That's crazy. That's crazy because like, so no one just like, so no one knows Squeeze's like actual identity. They can't even find his shit. Like, I feel like in the internet today, like people can find this shit. Tournament. If he gets that big, pause.
We're on our way to
On the
meet
internet.
Squeeze Benz. Recently, he's been making the news for his high-speed stunts.
Yeah,
While some
4K.
people see his driving as exhilarating or exciting, there's a rising sentiment that this sort of behavior unnecessarily endangers innocent drivers and pedestrians. He sent us the address of a random parking garage and told us to pull up. This is what we encountered. Folks, we're on the way to talk to one of the most wanted drivers in New York, Squeeze Benz. This kid
300K.
does stuff that makes my butthole pucker up. Pause. This guy is
What did he-
reckless. This guy is extreme. This guy drives at a very high speed. I do not drive like this. You shouldn't drive like this. And there's a reason why I'm not getting into their cars while they're driving this fast. It's dangerous. It's reckless. It's scary. Disclaimer, don't do this at home. He's kind of like a high-speed fugitive. I'm always interested in the outlaws.
Get away from
in the world.
helicopters,
People that
crazy.
live on the edge. Humans, especially men, are always pushing the limits of danger. But one distinction I want to make is Evel Knievel only harms himself.
Thing is, bro, like I understand his point. He says he likes people on the outside, like people that like whatever, the outlaws of the world. But I'm like, bro, what's the point? Like adrenaline rush. Like he's obviously getting paid off this shit because he's like monetizing his like content and what he does. But I'm like saying like I don't understand the point, bro. Like I don't understand. Like I don't know how much money he's bringing in. I don't know. Like, how do you even, like, monetize this shit, like, off the internet, bro? Like, I'm trying to think of, like, ways to monetize this shit, this skill he has, and it's just, like, no point.
Fails. The
Like, he's a
UFC
getaway
fighters
driver,
are
like
both
Baby
signing
Driver. He
up
could literally
for
be a getaway
mutual
driver, like
combat.
bank robbers,
But
I guess.
these guys, if something
But
goes
even then,
wrong, they harm
bank
innocent
robbers,
civilians. So I want
2024.
to ask him about that, but then ask him about the outlaw, the testing danger piece that lives strongly within them, because I think that's interesting. This is not a product placement. I do
Yeah, I
not
don't
want
wish
a
death upon
partnership with
anybody.
Celsius. I do not drink your drinks every single
that was a
trip,
little
multiple
extreme,
times a day.
bro,
I
so-
don't absolutely love your drink. Guys, if you want to hit me up, please do. I would love to talk to you. Otherwise, I'll probably hit up Prime, and you know how that goes. So we're pulling up to meet Squeeze Benz. I'm
Hell
excited.
no.
I hope
Can't
you are.
Prime, bro.
You know, high
All they
speed
do is
must
fucking
be an
lose.
issue around here if they have a
They got
Mustang,
Mustang?
NYPD car that's got some zip to it. RIP
Mustangs,
Mainstream
yeah.
Media. It's been a great run. Kudos to you for lasting as long as you have. But it's it.
Yeah, fuck
I mean,
Mainstream
you're
Media.
finished. It's,
Don't tell the
all
whole
right. In
story.
honor of that,
Let's control the
RIP
narrative.
Mainstream Media. Sweatshirts available. TommyGMcGee.com.
Oh
God, dude. What the f is this bad?
You make servers instead of Corsa? Damn.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how wanted would you say you are?
Probably a 10. Nobody's more wanted than me.
Really?
Yeah.
That's insane.
It started like about a year ago. I got my first Benz, and I always did like little driving videos, and I never really took it.
So
A
when?
year ago, I got my
A year
first
ago?
Benz, and
What
I
the
always
fuck?
did like little driving videos, and I never really took it to nothing. And then my boy started saying like, you know, mad people are blowing up off this, and I was just like, you know, that's just how it started.
I'm curious, like you
Definitely
have a
from New York.
Lamborghini, at one point a Mercedes-Benz,
Yeah.
I'm sure you go through a lot of different cars. Are you going on tour and just driving people's cars all crazy?
Crazy.
You guys getting your own cars? Like, tell me about that.
I had my own car for a bit, but then I changed it up because I did get chased a lot. So I just realized, like, you know, doing long-term rentals is just a way better route. And then obviously I don't tell these guys I'm street bad.
Do you ever get blown up by the tour people asking what the hell happened?
They do ask, and then like I kind of just like, you know, I'm just driving the car. You know what I mean?
You mix danger, but there's also other people at risk when you do that. Innocent civilians. So what do you think about the element of danger for that?
I've been doing this since like real shit since I was 9. I used to take my dad's car out and I used to just bug out. I've been doing this for so long now that I feel like I did have some professional at it. Like, you know, niggas know like that's how I drive. There's been incidents where I've gone.
Wait, you said he was Asian?
I feel like I did have some professional at it. Like, you know, niggas know like that's how I drive. There's been incidents where I've gone out with people and they try keeping up with me. And
It's
they
New
crash.
York
How
and
fast
shit.
do you go?
I mean, there's been a video on live where I've gone one-handed 210 miles an hour.
Filming with one hand, driving with the other,
One-handed?
210 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That's insane. Did that scare you?
Not really.
Bro, I'm not even taking that risk, bro. Like,
It's just to build up a tolerance of just speed.
Do you feel like the police watch your Instagram?
100%. They do.
Let's pop in the car and keep the conversation going.
fuck. Put your fucking seatbelt on. What the fuck? He's tweaking. I don't give a fuck if we not outside the parking lot.
Compared to like, am I in the high end of
Not even high end.
That's okay. Does your mom worry about you?
I call her. She don't even want to hear the things that I'm doing. She be getting scared because she know I be doing shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Do you know any friends that have gotten really hurt or died doing this?
My boy, he was racing and he macked up and he hit his head and his head like split open a little bit. He needed stitches, but like other than that, nothing's ever happened.
Tell me about the camera system in New York. How hard is it to evade capture or awareness of the police?
Super easy. A lot of people like they be doing crimes with their plates on. Look at me, if I go and run from the cops, I'm gonna make sure I either have altered plates or no plates at all.
New York
Literally,
City is
bro.
home to one of the most advanced camera surveillance networks on the planet. An Amnesty International project identified that there are more than 25,000 public and private cameras at traffic intersections across the city. This camera technology can capture faces and other details from up to 400 feet away. This infrastructure isn't cheap either. This camera technology, combined with cell phone tracking tools, spyware, and facial recognition, racked up nearly $3 billion in expenditures from the NYPD from 2007 to 2019. When street racers run rampant in the city, it's easy for governments to make the argument to increase the surveillance in order to shut down this reckless and deadly behavior. However, this same technology can also be used to capture the profiles of millions of civilians on a daily basis, something that is currently happening in China and that many Americans are afraid of. As technology such as AI facial recognition and high-def cameras increase in quality, this is a challenge we are going to have to wrestle
I ain't gonna lie, like, he's saying a lot of big words, bro, and I got lost real quick.
with to ensure the very tech that can help keep us safe also doesn't grow too powerful to infringe upon our freedoms.
Facts.
What are the different penalties for if you got caught doing what we were doing?
Jail time. I'm running red lights. I'm doing more than triple the speed limit, double the speed limit. This is a lot of tickets to it.
You did a video in Times Square recently, right?
Yeah.
I send it back for all my insecurities.
Bro, I seen this shit. Okay, I thought it was multiple videos, so I didn't, like, I've seen, like, this one video in Times Square. I thought it was, like, I thought people did this shit in Times Square multiple times, but I've seen this exact video. Yo, how did he not sideswipe it?
It only takes one mistake to permanently change or destroy somebody's life.
I do understand that. It's just like, we were also like, it was a lot of people. 12 o'clock in the morning, you seen in the video, like I stopped, looked around, made sure there was nobody, and started doing donuts. And then when I was running the red lights, I'm not gonna lie, I was low-key bugging. I low-key know how to run red lights. I've been chased by Mac cops to the point where I could blow the red lights doing 60, 70. No, I'm not gonna
60, 70, dude. What is your strategy in getting away from police?
Hopping on the highway. These cops, like, they're not really built for that. It's a lot of real rookie cops.
Yeah, if you could push 210 with one hand, bro, cops not doing that shit.
Let's
No.
talk about how drivers like Ben's can evade detection for so long. They do so by altering or covering up their license plate so the car cannot be tracked by police or the traffic cameras. Cars with this modification have been nicknamed ghost cars. Last month, a joint task force was launched between New York Governors Kathy Hochul, New York Mayor Eric Adams, the NYPD, and the MTA to crack down on the issue of ghost cars. In their first day alone, they impounded 73 cars, issued 282 court summons, and made 8 arrests. And I noticed the same thing back home in Milwaukee. The guys running through the red lights, driving the stolen cars, and driving aggressively, most of them do not have license plates. What's the longest police chase you've been in?
30 minutes, 20 minutes.
That's a pretty long
That's
chase.
it?
How many guys do you think were chasing you at one time?
Bro, I've watched fucking Aiden watch a fucking hour and a half fucking police chase, bro. 30, 40 minutes is nothing, I feel like.
But the main thing was the helicopter. That was really hard to get away from. How did you get away? Luckily, it was late night. I was in the Porsche, and that shit does 210 miles an hour. So I just hopped in the highway, you know what I mean? The helicopter can only go so fast.
You go faster than the helicopter?
Yeah, they only like top out like 150, 140.
You crash into somebody, they get paralyzed, they die. Do you think you deserve to go to prison?
Yes. Obviously, I wouldn't want to be put into prison for life. If I kill somebody, that's somebody's life. Like, that's somebody's mother, brother, cousin, whatever the case is. If somebody
at least he agrees.
And they killed her, I want them to go to jail. You know what I mean? Maybe not for life, but just enough to get it in their head, like, you know.
What makes taking these risks worth it for you?
He knows the risk.
Not really risks.
He understands.
That's the thing. I don't really see them as risk. I see them as like, you know, me just everyday driving.
You said you've been driving since you were 9 years old?
My dad used to give me his car. You know, I used to sit on his lap when I was like 7. He used to give me
I did that shit one time.
And then, you know,
I was scratch the car.
He used to send me, yo, go to AutoZone real quick. I used to go to AutoZone, Home Depot, whatever the cases. With 13, I used to start picking up my boys, and that's when I started really, like, you know, cutting up.
Oh my motherfucker. Okay, easy, Tiger. Easy, 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 easy. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. No more, no more. Ooh, that motherfucking made me...
Imagine me doing that.
At 100?
Yeah, that's really nothing.
How many police chases do you think you've been in?
More than my hand. There's been so many times where like the boys just get behind us and they start chasing. Or like it's not really chases to us. You know, they back off.
Do you think you're the most wanted driver in New York?
Between me and Where's 981, like Where's 981 low-key died down, I feel like I've taken over that spot. So yeah.
I'm sure
let's say low-key died down.
Watch your content. What do you think about kids that want to go try and replicate this, copy this?
Don't.
Squeeze Benz himself, do not come try this.
This is something that you could get paralyzed, you could die. I don't drive like this, you shouldn't. Some people in this game take lots of risks, and Squeeze is one of those guys, but highly advise never to do it.
I mean, How
sophisticated is the camera system in New York?
Damn, 7 million?
Sophisticated now to where like, you know, it takes them probably 2-3 days to really find where you was at, you know what I mean?
How do you stash your vehicle so that the police don't trace you to your house?
I pay for a garage, I have other parking garages where I park my car.
So just like a drug dealer has trap houses, you have different...
I have trap houses, yeah.
We're going, are you nervous at all?
I'm f***ing nervous.
The boys are right here.
Nah, bro. He's...
But how do you know he was about to get out of his vehicle and you were just about to smash him as he opened up his door?
I would have told you that. Nah, chill.
Why do you think this is something that young men gravitate towards?
Adrenaline.
Let's talk about brain development in young men. The male brain does not fully mature until about 25, so their prefrontal cortex that assesses risk is not fully developed yet, which helps to explain the risky behavior we see in this segment of the population. There's a name for this, young male syndrome. This sometimes short-sighted behavior is hypothesized to have provided an evolutionary advantage. A 2001 University of Liverpool study found that females prefer brave males who take risks to the ones that do not. And if we go back thousands of years to being hunter-gatherers on the savannah, this preference makes sense, as a female would want the male that fends off the lion or stands to fight when another rival tribe approaches. Biologically, not much has changed in our brains then, but our technology has progressed much further, and it helps to explain why you see young men doing high-speed chases and drifting through Times Square. What's the craziest getaway story you have?
That'd be the one with the helicopter. I pulled up on the highway with showing the truck. He was about to pull someone over, so I got behind him. I started playing with him, and I was recording. I got away, obviously. A week later, I started getting chased by 2-3 black Chargers. I'm looking up, and I see the helicopter above me, and I'm like, oh nah. It was only like my second ever helicopter chase, so my heart was bumping. I'm not knowing how hard these guys are gonna go for me right now. They're gonna set a roadblock up, something, you know what I mean? But thank God that wasn't the case.
Like a spike strip.
That's never happened to me. I don't need to give these niggas advice, but like, I don't know why don't use spike strips.
Is it hard for you not to be going fast right now?
Bro, he's giving them advice on like how you stop them, bro. Like, y'all never used a spike trap before? Like, come on, bro. What am I supposed to do with that?
If New York really
Like,
wants
bro.
to step their game up, they should put a place where people can do this and have fun in a safe environment. If you give us a spot, we're gonna use it.
How long do you see yourself doing this?
How? How are they gonna give you a spot for you to cut up with fucking moving cars, bro? What do you expect them to do, bro? Like, bro, look, you wanna do this? You wanna have a place to do this shit at? Bro, a set of course or whatever the fucking game is called, bro, that all the YouTubers do and the streamers do with the fucking wheel and the gas and pedal and shit. Do that shit on the game, bro. What's the difference? You're sitting down, you're in a more comfortable chair maybe. You got your pedals, you got your steering wheel. What the fuck is the point, bro?
How often do you drive reckless?
You wanna do this shit in real life?
Let's talk about reckless driving in the United States. In 2021, there were 6 million car crashes and 39,500 of them were fatal.
They have
A
one
survey
highway
by
in
the
Germany with
insurance
no
company
speed limit?
Nationwide
How?
found that 47% of Gen Z reported driving faster than the speed limit, and 34% of them reported video chatting while
That shit is like
driving.
$250
Actions like this help
$250 though,
contribute
so
to
I don't
car
know.
crashes being the leading cause of death for American
$250
teenagers.
for a fucking
Another
steering
concerning
wheel, a fake
fact,
steering
the
wheel,
amount
and
of
a fake pedal is
pedestrians
crazy.
killed by reckless driving. In 2022, there were 7,500 deaths in this manner. In New York, vehicular manslaughter is a felony that carries a steep sentence of up to 15 years. We took 2 Polaroids, they're fresh off the press, still developing. We're gonna put them in 2 random people that buy merch in the next 48 hours. 2 people will get Squeeze Benz, Tommy G, Polaroid photos. RIP mainstream media, big dogs gotta eat. Hope to send this to you. Available
Anyway,
on
Tommy
Patreon
G been
only
putting
are
out
the
good-ass
wild and
videos,
extended
bro.
cut versions of the interviews with Squeeze Benz, including one right after he got finished with a helicopter chase, extended cut interview with Swim Team, and more. This is some good shit. Patreon.
You're talking about Swim Team, bro. I remember there used to be like not biker gangs, but like BMX gangs. Like motherfuckers used to like pedal over one wheel and shit, bro. Like they used to really like be cutting up in like New York and Philly and shit, bro. And I feel like now that shit dead, bro. They talking about the Swim Team and shit. They be actually getting in cars and fucking cutting up. That shit crazy.
We find ourselves in another parking garage meeting with New York driver Where's 981 and his crew, the Swim Team. Swimming refers to the driving technique where they cut up, weaving in and out of traffic to get where they want to go. They've gained a lot of notoriety online, and I wanted to talk to them to learn more about them.
The faster you go and the more dangerous you drive, the more views you get.
Alright guys, we're pulling up to meet the Swim Team. You're one of the groups of the drivers. Why do you guys call yourself Swim Team?
This is how it started. Like, they call me Float. Used to be called Float Apostle. So like, I guess it's like a teacher. I would teach you how to float, and then it just turned into like, you know, we started cutting up and stuff. It was almost like we were swimming through traffic, and they'll call me like Michael Phelps. So we're swimmers.
How fast do you go sometimes?
I'm hitting 150 every day. It's easy to hit 150, bro. Like, it's triple digits no matter what. Your 50, 60 miles an hour is my 100.
Have you had any near misses?
Yeah, of course. People come to me like, oh, how do I do this? How do I do that? I'm not going to try and teach you how to do it because of the simple fact that someone can get hurt. Thank you that I have not hurt anybody. It's like shooting a gun in an open field. Like, anybody can get hit with a straight bullet.
If you hit somebody and they get really injured or die, what should be the punishment you think?
I'm going to jail 1,000%.
Yeah, it's worth it. Why?
It's not worth it. That's the thing. I can't justify it, you know?
What's it like being in a high-speed chase?
Your first time, it feels crazy, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I like the way they answer the questions, bro. He said, bro, there's no point, bro. I just do it for the adrenaline rush. Probably, he probably has fun doing it and this shit, cause it's just like the undeveloped brains and shit. But again, he agrees, bro. If I hit somebody, I kill somebody. I kill innocents. I hit innocents, injure innocents. I deserve jail time, bro. Like, I fuck with that mindset. Like, but yeah, they both said it too. Like, I deserve jail time. I deserve my life. You get taken away.
You're scared to go home.
I took someone else's
some
life.
way, somehow, you make it home. You have a little bit of a tough night of sleep that first night, and then you make it to the second night. You make it to the next night. They never come. After that, you get numb to it, you know.
What are the laws in New York for chasing people? Because I know in Milwaukee, oftentimes they don't chase you at a certain speed because they know it results in civilian deaths.
Yeah.
A lot of times when the chase happens.
It depends on the cop, honestly. I've seen cops where one of my boys, this dude going off-road in New York, and the cops following him off the road. It just takes that one, that one cop that's just ready to be like, alright, I'm coming for you, and it's over.
What does your mom think about this?
I bring my mom to work, she's going 150. She didn't get scared. In her eyes, she knows I'm a good driver. Like, she got mother's prayers, of course, she's gonna always pray for me.
Bro, I don't know how, bro. Like, I swear, bro, my mom will be fucking backseat, passenger driving, backseat driving. Oh my god, bro. I hate driving with my mom, bro. Like, bro.
Make sure everything works out, everything's fine, but she's not too sure.
Come on, bro.
You created swim, right?
I wouldn't say I created swim, so it started off as a joke between me and Tom, right? Floating, swimming, and then we're like, why does that sound kind of nice?
So I'm here with...
Rico 50, where's 981? Oh.
And I'm Tommy G, allegedly.
Allegedly. Gotta put that.
Who out of this group is the high-speed specialist?
This nigga right here is like nasty on the track. This nigga right here is just nasty on the road. He can slide, drift, go fast.
What's the fastest you guys have ever gone in a car before?
170?
170?
Yeah, 183. 192.
That's life or death speed. What makes it worth it for you to put
170,
yourself in that
190?
position where you
Yo,
can go to
bro.
the afterlife if you're not careful?
Allegedly, like, what the fuck? I don't be cutting up, but damn, I thought that y'all pushing 200 every day.
I never like hopped in a car and went that fast off rip. It's kind of like I got used to it, slowly now building up like a tolerance to speed. But if you're watching
Phantom and Where 981 friends. I ain't gonna lie, Phantom might have been the first person I knew that was like cutting up and shit.
Super in tune and in.
Like, that was talking about
It's
it.
almost like the car is an extension of your body.
That was like 2019, I remember.
From the seat, the steering wheel, the audio cues, how loud the engine is, if your tires are squealing. You have so many cues in it, and it's really up to you to take all that sensory input and be able to like drive properly. It's like we're not trying to do this shit forever. Like we genuinely want to hop on the track, just go crazy. It's just a track right now. It's expensive, and people are shutting the tracks down.
Do you guys know anyone that has crashed or died or gotten injured doing this?
Crashed for sure, but nobody that's really crashed. No one ever crashed today. If anybody were to seriously get hurt or crash or anything like that, I think it'll end it for everybody. I think we'd all stop.
There's a risk of hurting someone that's completely innocent. Someone could be on their way to work. Someone could be going to pick up their kid from soccer practice. Like, how does that factor in your driving and what you think about when you drive?
I don't have to force nothing. If I get left, I get stuck, man.
What does that mean when you get left?
If I'm following 91 or I'm following float and they think it's cut I can't take, I'm not taking it. When we swim for each other. We drive for each other. We don't drive for ourselves. I know exactly how each one of them drives and how I drive. So God forbid someone has to hard brake, the cars behind are already braking and looking for openings so we're not rear-ending each other.
Wait, that was him? Oh, shit, I already missed it. Wait, what's the green car?
If I get left, I get stuck.
I'm thinking bright green. That's green right there, the person in front?
Get left.
If I'm following 91
That's Phantom?
float and they think it's cut I can't take, I'm not.
Is that like M4?
When we swim for each other. We drive for each other. We don't drive for ourselves. I know exactly how each one of them drives and how I drive. So God forbid someone has to hard brake, the cars behind are already braking and looking for openings so we're not rear-ending each other.
Have you guys had any near misses?
Of course. But there was this one time where he took a cut. Right after he took the cut, it was either I fit the cut or I'm gone. It's funny saying this, but we're not criminals. We have real-life jobs. We have insurance on our cars. We pay for our cars. Like, people think, oh, it's daddy's money. Like, that's the... that should be pissing
they said I got real-life
me off.
jobs.
We're born for this shit, bro.
Do you guys' moms know about this?
She knows, and she tells me every day to stop.
Yeah, the Green Goblin. I remember that.
We have a brand swim team, right? We're not trying to cut a reckless 24/7, bro. Like, we got a 5M service coming up, a Subtle Forces service coming up, and honestly, like, we see the community, we see the love you guys are giving us, and we're not gonna take this and just, throw it all away. It's like one of those stories we're trying to create where the bad guy kind of wins.
What do you say to the people that are like super pissed when they see what you do? They're like, that's reckless, it's selfish, it's dangerous, people could die. What do you say to those type of folks?
Honestly, bro, you're great. I agree with them, bro. I don't even argue with them.
I agree with them.
I don't argue with them, bro. I don't argue with them either.
Right.
People look at accidents and they see like us cutting up and like racing through traffic, doing a whole bunch of dumb stuff. They see it as not precise. Like they're thinking like we're just out there and we're trying to crash. We're not trying to crash.
I ain't gonna lie, that looks exactly like Phantom Drop. I know you said it was Phantom, but like I'm looking at it like, yeah.
Another thing is
Remember that video?
drinking and driving.
Sure
And like, we don't ever be under the influence ever behind the wheel. And I'm proud to say that.
Tell me what's going through your head in the police chase. How?
Like, other people that are drunk, like, are under the influence, they don't have, like, the right sense of mind to, like, say, oh, I shouldn't get in this car and drive. But, like, you have all the right to not cut up and, like, risk people's lives every day, and you choose to.
How do you get away? What are you thinking about? Are you trying to go a few streets and take an exit? You got a hideout? Like, how do you evade police in this type of situation?
Hold on, don't give out too much sauce.
There's people that might watch what you do and wonder how the police have not caught you yet. What is your answer?
I mean, truly, the way that we don't get caught is to stop being dickheads. New York has a no chase policy, and I can say this because I've been, like, at least in swim, at least, I got into the most count chases, right? And I'm not saying it because I like that, I got the worst luck, bro. To be honest, got the worst luck of it.
I wanted to know what the legal perspective was on what swim team, squeeze Benz, and all these other New York drivers were doing. What were the legal ramifications? How much jail time could they face? And why is it that they were so brazen about continually doing this? I talked to my guy Nate the lawyer to figure out more about this. He's a lawyer that runs a YouTube channel and breaks things down regularly. This is what he had to say.
My name is Nate the Lawyer. I'm a former prosecutor and a former law school professor. And what you've just seen on screen is known as reckless driving. In the state of New York, you could serve up to a year in prison if you recklessly drive. Reckless driving in New York is simple. It's if you drive in a manner that, quote, unreasonably interferes with the free and proper use of the public highways or unreasonably endangers users of the public.
Basically, you're never going to get a year in jail for reckless driving. You'll probably go through the legal system, maybe get probation a couple times, but you'll never do actual time for real.
Public highway. Reckless driving is prohibited. Every person violating this provision shall be guilty of a misdemeanor, meaning you can serve up to a year in jail. If someone is injured or killed during the act of reckless driving, you could find yourself facing some serious charges.
Dangerous and disturbing exclusive video of young people driving their cars recklessly just before one of the cars crashed and killed 2 people.
Now, this driver was charged with manslaughter and criminally negligent homicide. He's facing up to 10 years in prison. If you are doing something that you know is inherently dangerous and could get someone killed or hurt, and then you do it anyway, that the law finds to be reckless and criminal in some cases. Driving a car 90 miles an hour in a 50-mile-an-hour zone is reckless. Someone could get hurt, someone could get killed, and if someone does, then you are on the hook for that homicide. There may be no fear of repercussions because of New York's bail reform laws. The misdemeanor of reckless driving, as you see on the screen, isn't eligible for bail. If someone commits this crime 10 times in the same day, they'll get bail every time because of New York's bail reform laws. Now, some of you may not believe how insane New York's bail reform laws are, but they are insane. Like this guy who was arrested 101 times for shoplifting and let go every time because of New York's bail reform laws. Or this guy who was arrested for 3 assaults in one day, even threw a brick through a store window. He was released every single time on bail reform. Or the story of these 4 people who chopped up 2 bodies, left body parts all around the state of New York, and then when the cops went to their home, they found blood, body parts, guts, everything in their home. Guess what the judge did? He released them without bail. When you put everything together, I think these guys are doing it
without bail. They didn't even. What the fuck?
Because they don't really have any fear that they're going to kill anybody. And if they get caught reckless driving, they'll get arrested and charged, but they'll probably be let out the same day on bail reform. Then we can go out and do it again. If you need legal advice, if you're looking to this YouTube video to help you in your case, you're looking at the wrong place. With that being said, I'm Nate the Lawyer and I'm out.
Bro, I was really about to say, I thought he was going to promote his shit. He's going to be like, if you need help finding your case, I'm the guy. Facts.
Peace.
After hearing what Nate the Lawyer said, hearing that there's no consequences really for what these guys are doing, it makes sense why they're doing it. Back to the swim team. How often do you guys get nervous doing this?
So when I started, I used to get super nervous, especially when I used to run. And the reason I started running is not because I don't like cops. It's simply because it got to a point where I can't afford the tickets anymore. Because I was getting singled out for no reason. The speed limit is 50, right? So I would be on the Bell Parkway and I'm going 70, 75. I'm doing the same speed everyone else is doing. However, 25. The trooper sees everyone else and me, they single me out because I'm in a white Porsche. So then they think I can afford the ticket, but in the beginning I could, but then that shit started stacking up. And if you're gonna say, oh, then just don't speed, I wasn't speeding. I was just keeping up with the flow of traffic, right? And then I just started running one day because I just couldn't afford the tickets anymore. And then it just started from there. I was super
I'm getting too broke for all these things.
After the first time, I only got nervous one more time after that. That was only because I got chased by the hotel.
How many people were after you? 15 cars? Do you guys had to get away from helicopters before?
I never had to. Thanks God, honestly, but I feel like I don't have to do in that situation. Oh yeah, I know what to do.
Has the news reached out to any of you guys?
Oh yeah, of course. Bro, I ain't going front. This is crazy. I don't like AV7. I don't like AV7 News at all. Because they reached out to me about my content and they still posted after I said no. And I don't like that. But yeah, this mad news article about us already.
So news reporters have reached out to you guys. They DM you, they text you, they email you. Okay, so Allie Bauman from CBS New York.
Yeah, she did me twice. I was like, no, I mean.
Damn, she's going crazy.
What made you say no to her and yes to me?
Honestly, bro, you're not a cop. Yeah, you're not a cop. You're not associated with the law. You don't have an ulterior motive. I genuinely feel like you're not gonna try to paint a bad picture with it. And we've seen your videos, we've seen the work you do, and the type of, honestly, you've interviewed people that do worse stuff than us. Yeah, so it's like, come on now, if you were keeping them safe, there's no reason why you wouldn't keep us safe, bro.
To me, it feels really fun to have no journalistic.
Facts. I feel like Tommy G need to get his respect. Like, he getting his respect because 7 million views in 3 weeks is crazy. But, like, bro been putting out some good-ass content.
Background to be beating them at their own game.
Yeah, definitely. Honestly, bro, when you're out there,
Like, I feel like there's so many YouTubers that, like, I don't understand, like, okay, so, like, people, cable's obviously going down, but, like, people like Netflix, and, like, other, like, streaming services and, like, even cable, I don't know how they don't hit up YouTubers to, like, film content for them. Like, I really don't understand it, because I feel like Tommy G, Mr. Beast are the two perfect examples of, like, YouTubers that could go mainstream with their content, bro. It's easily commercialized, and it can easily just throw it on Netflix, throw it on a TV channel, and I feel like people would tune in. Or, like, people will stumble upon it of different age groups. Because I feel like fucking 40-year-olds that still got cable, they can flip through this shit and still fuck with this shit. Like, they'll probably, like, be mad because, like, the topics and shit. Because it's, like, young people, like, they cutting up and shit, fucking with, like, innocence and shit. But I feel like this is something, like, they would watch. In my opinion.
I feel like people in our generation
Yeah, Mr. Beast is on the Prime, so I completely forgot. He just said that. But still, like, I feel like Tommy G and a couple other ones are doing, like, similar work, journalism.
Don't trust the news. They've lied so many times that their credit's gone with us.
no, yeah, definitely. Honestly, bro, I've been getting more accurate shit from TikTok.
Pull over, take the tracker out the whip.
Now, that is a thing. That is, like, a thing, too. Like, Tommy G's, like, journalism has a broader audience. Same with Mr. Beast and shit. That's why I get so many views, obviously. Even their videos is, like, really well.
Let's meet the swim team and let's hear their specialties.
Float, swim team, you already know.
And what's your specialty?
My specialty is floating. All I do is float. That's my name. That's what I do. It's everything.
Do you feel like you have to look over your shoulder doing this kind of stuff?
I always look over my shoulder. I'm always not in one. I would say I'm kind of camera shy, but like my specialty is like I do a little bit of everything. But when it comes to like the the corporate side of things, the brand and stuff, like I'm basically like the brains behind that whole.
Wait, so you're trying to turn this into a video game?
I mean, we already kind of did. It's a game, so it's called Assetto Corsa. So basically, we host servers, and you just gotta take the link, hop on the server, and if any one of us happens to play on the server, you get to drive with swim risk-free.
Whereas 981 and his team are well aware that a lot of his fans are young males that might try and replicate what they do, and knowing that that is incredibly dangerous, his team has done something so you can join them in the safety of your home. They built this online Assetto Corsa server so you can drive, swerve, drift, whatever you want. All you need is a computer.
How much is Assetto Corsa?
And it's recommended you have a steering wheel. Details to join the server are in my description. Do you think you're wanted by law enforcement?
They definitely know about us. I mean, me specifically, I have no clue. If I am wanted, I'm sorry. I don't hate NYPD, I just don't want the ticket.
What do you go by?
Brick 250 or Brick 50, either one is fine.
And what's your specialty?
Well, right now, I think the fans would probably say my specialty is probably police chases, cop chases, and stuff like that. But my opinion, I think drifting.
How many police chases do you think you've been in?
Honestly, bro, I lost count probably because I posted at least 30, I think. So I think I have.
You have at least 30 police chases on the internet right now.
Yeah.
Why is this worth potentially going to prison?
No matter how you look at it, it's not worth it at all. Me being how I am as a person, bro, it's fun, bro.
Who are you?
So I'm Reaper.
What's your specialty?
I'm more of a low-key swimmer. I'm not really making videos and stuff, but if you know, you know.
Do you have any little brothers?
Oh yeah.
If they wanted to get into this, what would you tell them?
I'm a hypocrite, but wouldn't recommend it for.
You don't recommend it. This is a question for the whole group.
See, I ain't gonna lie, like, they smart with their answers, bro. Like, they answers make sense, bro, because they understand it's stupid. They don't recommend it to nobody, and they know, like, if something happens, they
How often
deserve the full extent.
do you guys have to change vehicles?
I say if you do it right, you could probably go a year to 2 years where you have to swap the car if you're smart, but you could do some dumb shit in one night that makes you have to swap.
What do you go by?
My name's Billy.
And what's your specialty?
Honestly, the fans kind of know me as Lester, I guess I would say. That's, if you get in trouble, you can call me. I'll help you with your situation.
So what makes this worth doing?
It's not worth doing. I wouldn't recommend doing it if I were you, but
I ain't gonna lie, I like the hoodies, though. Like, that's good as merch.
I can't make your decision for you. So if you are going to do this against our best wishes, I guess, just think about other people on the road and do whatever you can to bring it home without hurting yourself, hurting anybody else, or damaging any property.
Tell me how you think about taking on risks and danger.
I think if you're ever going to take on any risks or any danger, whether it's physical risks or financial risks, I think you should write down every single one of the variables that could be a factor.
Damn, bro. This man is using big-ass words, bro. Like,
I
financial or physical risk, variables.
Whether it's physical risk or financial risks, I think you should write down every single one of the variables that could be a factor in the risk that you're taking, and you should figure out what's the worst case scenario that could go wrong, any other kind of scenarios that could go wrong, and you want to figure out what the best case scenario is, and if that's worth the gamble for you, for the risks that are laid out on the table. But if those
why did he just grab his mask like that?
Worth the gamble for you, for the risks that are laid out on the table.
Oh, his mic. Oh, I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know. Like, why is he trying?
But if those risks are worth the reward that you're going for, I think you should go for it. And if at any time you get too scared, the risks are too much for the reward, you don't want to risk it for the biscuit, then stop, because you're not built for it.
If you want an extraordinary life, you have to take extraordinary measures and risks and action, but know your lane and know when to sit out. And this is something I'm sitting out for.
Also, the story of Icarus, when you have wax wings and you fly too close to the sun, never feel like you got it on lock 24/7.
The story of Icarus...
Bruh, he talking about the Greek mythology shit, bro. What the fuck? Why are they actually smart?
Icarus comes from Greek mythology, and it recounts the tale of Daedalus and his son Icarus, who were imprisoned on the island of Crete by King Minos. To escape, Daedalus fashioned wings made of feathers and wax for him and Icarus. Warned by his father not to fly too close to the sun, Icarus disregarded this advice. As he soared higher and higher, the wax melted, causing his wings to fail, and he plummeted into the sea and drowned. This story serves as a cautionary tale warning against the dangers of overconfidence and recklessness. And this story, I think, is very relevant to Mr. Squeeze Banks.
Makes so stupid ass decisions.
Someone couldn't make it, but he wanted to say what's up to y'all, feel me?
Anything you gotta say for the camera, brother?
Shout out my son Jolly too, he couldn't make it. Yeah, so you asked us these questions. What do you think of swimming?
So here's the thing, I think danger is good in somebody's life, but when you endanger someone else while you're having your own fun, that's where I'm iffy about it. Yeah. I admire the courage, I admire the bravery, but when other people's lives are at risk, to me it's like it's a hard battle, you know what I mean? Like, if I lost
I'm glad Tommy G didn't like I remember like when they were in the car and shit and he was cutting up a little bit, Tommy G said, hey, chill out, we not doing that. I'm glad he didn't highlight that part. Like I'm like Neon, he hopped in that car and was like, oh, cut up for me. Like I want to see you cut up. I want content for this. Cut up for me. Tommy G did the exact opposite. He brought awareness to the situation and really got their opinions on everybody, from the outsiders to the people that actually do it, bro. He really like did a perfect video without endangering other people's lives, bro.
Friend, because someone was just having fun on the road, I'd want to kill that guy. I also, as a young man who does dangerous things too, get it. But I highly advise you, don't try it out.
Yeah, I can. And I feel like, bro, the concept that Squeeze makes and like these other people make, I feel like you always gotta one up yourself, bro. Like if I'm looking at Squeeze video, I'm like, bro, like there gotta be so many close calls or some crazy shit, like, bro. You gotta always one up his videos. I feel
These guys here to do B-roll of their cool cars. But while waiting their turn, a couple of them decided to do donuts in a parking lot where there were many families. Because of this, the police were called, and in a few minutes, an NYPD helicopter arrived on the scene. This is what happened next.
Yo, we got a dip in a second. You seen that, right? Yeah.
Hello folks, I'm Tommy G, here with the most wanted drivers in New York, looking to feeling out.
Get up their way.
Folks, I wasn't lying when I said these guys are wanted. Well, folks, I think it's time we get out of here. Stay safe. Realize that the choices you make can impact other people. There's dangerous things you can do that just impact yourself. When it impacts scared civilians,
This Columbia.
gotta get out of here. Let's
Oh.
go. I'm conflicted with this video,
Columbia.
folks, because
North
a lot of young
Columbia.
people are gonna think this is cool, and their brain is not developed
Not
enough
cool, bro.
to
Shit lame.
realize the risk to other people. And I feel like you gotta pick and choose your battles. And like, while it is exciting, statistically, eventually, someone is gonna
Something's
crash.
gonna happen,
Someone's gonna die.
bro. I swear to God, bro. Like if you do the stupidest shit, bro. And I always thought about this shit. Like, bro, say you run in someone's crib, bro. You rob them, bro. Like they not home, and you keep doing it, bro. Like you keep doing stupid shit. You're eventually gonna get a stupid ass result, bro. Like, bro, it's cause and effect, bro. You run in someone's crib, eventually something's gonna happen to where you either get caught, you get shot at, you get arrested. Something's gonna happen, bro. If you keep doing the same shit that isn't supposed to happen, bro. You keep doing shit that you're not supposed to, eventually something's gonna happen to where some stupid shit happens, bro. Like I said,
someone's gonna get
you do
paralyzed,
stupid shit,
and the
stupid shit
game that
happens.
sounded so fun is not so fun
The cause is
anymore.
stupid. The shit you do is stupid. The effect is gonna be stupid. Tommy McGee, kind of crazy. McGee. God, it takes one time. Kid crossing the street. I want to be an astronaut one day. This guy. I like how he actually around 5 minutes telling us about how dangerous the driving is. In the next video, hanging out with the gangs without any disclaimer. That would have sucked for him, not you. I don't remember that part. That's insane. That is insane. Damn. Oh, the Trinitarios video. I ain't watched that, but I heard about it. Like, I heard about it. Inside some, bro. He's dropping bangers, bro. Every week he's dropping. What the fuck? Nah, Tommy G is in his bag, bro. Damn, I look you want to watch these videos, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like the Muslims of O Block, that seemed like a good, like, positive video, bro. Like, it shed light on this fucking block that's like ridden with fucking negativity, bro. And I just want to see it, bro, because there's so many Muslims like what is it, transforming? I don't know, like there's so many Muslims like it's I ain't gonna say it's a trend like everybody else, but it's like it's becoming more popular nowadays in America, at least. But I never heard of them. How would I know them? Have you found much? I don't know. What's Squeeze video though? Open air drug market. What? Yeah, converting. That's a good word. Wow, this might be his most viewed video, bro. Yeah, the Kia Boys really blew him up, bro. I feel like that was the first video everybody seen, bro. Because he was one of the first people on it, bro. I think this is in St. Louis. What is this? Kensington? I remember watching the Baltimore video on that. Nah, he's shopping his best videos right now. What the fuck? This shit just dropped a month ago, 4 million. Damn.